Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
This video is sponsored by Toyhax.com. They're your one-stop shop for reproduction decals for your vintage G1 Transformers and upgrade decals for your modern bots. Weaponry for your figures from the Toyhax Armory, and great looking backdrops for your display from Toy Stages. And now you can get 15% off of your purchase using my promo code PATRIOT at checkout. So yes, 15% off your order using my code PATRIOT. So check out Toyhax.com and make your collection stand out from the rest. And tell them Patriot Prime sent you. Now, on to the video. Hey, what's going on, guys? Patriot Prime here once again with another Quick Looks video. And the subject of this video is the brand new Transformers Legacy Breakdown. And yes, this is the regular Transformers Legacy, even though Breakdown is being released as part of Wave 1 of Legacy Evolution. So taking a quick look at the packaging, we've got Breakdown here in his vehicle mode. There he is in robot mode behind the open window. This side of the box features Breakdown in some great looking artwork in robot mode and an up close shot of his face. Back of the packaging is Breakdown once again in robot mode and vehicle mode. And here we have 4 of 5, but actually he is 5 of 5. He's the last Stunticon that we finally get to complete Menasor. And this side of the box is the old First Wave Legacy artwork. And then on top of the box is the QR code that you can scan if you want to check out Breakdown's bio. So there that is for you right there. So now, without further ado, let's get Breakdown opened up out of this packaging and check him out. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews.
New packaging, same product.
Now the reason Breakdown here is getting the Quick Looks treatment is because he is a retool and repaint of Legacy Wild Rider, which is kind of a disappointment. I was hoping for a brand new mold, but taking a closer look at these two, you can see the robot mode is pretty much identical except for the head sculpt, the chest, the belt area, and that's about it. Everything else is exactly the same, which means that Breakdown here has that god-awful backpack that Wild Rider had. Now, if you want to see a more in-depth review of this mold, check out my Wild Rider review in the link above. So, taking a closer look at these two so you can look at the head sculpts and everything up close, Breakdown looks, really good. He looks pretty much dead on to how he looked in the G1 cartoon. Not a lot of details. I do love the head sculpt. Pretty much spot on. Blue, silver, white, off-white, and black seems to be the primary colors. As I showed earlier, the backpack is a mess. I like to display mine like this. The instruction had you flaring it out like so and putting it down, but I think it looks a lot better if you get it all compact and just slide it on his back like so. Articulation exactly the same as Wild Rider. Another big difference is Breakdown here comes with one pistol and his spoiler or wing that is detachable, so you can actually attach that to the gun if you want to give him some kind of weird blaster with a big stock on the end, or pop that off and you can put it in his hand and it's either a melee weapon or, crikey, it's a boomerang. So whatever you want that to be, there it is. I'm not a big fan of that. I wish you could kind of hide it somewhere. I guess maybe you kind of hide it on his leg back there. Nah, that doesn't work. So I guess the best look for this would be just to attach it to the blaster like that. There's another option for you. It still looks like crap. So not a big fan of that. So to be honest, the robot mode, even though it's just a repaint slash retool, which hell, most Transformers are anymore, it doesn't look bad. Of course, I see something right here. Got a little paint issue there, but is what it is. I mean, he's very, very plain looking in his robot mode, but like I said, dead on to the cartoon animation model. So now let's go ahead and take a look at Breakdown in his vehicle mode. In vehicle mode lies Breakdown's biggest issue as far as I'm concerned. Breakdown is supposed to be a Lamborghini. Now what the Legacy line does do right is the color scheme is dead on. Now, my Breakdown here is more of a cream color, where the Legacy is a nice bright white, but as you can see, that is not a Lamborghini. Now the spoiler wing attaches right here on the back via those two peg holes. So now he's just a Ferrari with a spoiler. And I'm going to bring in Wild Rider once again. I mean, the vehicles don't look bad if you didn't know that Breakdown was supposed to be a Lamborghini. So it is what it is. I mean, to be honest, we all are buying Breakdown to complete Menasor, so he's going to be on the back of Menasor. You're not going to see this, but still, I wish they could have retooled this a little bit further to make him look more like a Lamborghini. He also has those horrible wheels that Wild Rider had. You got the great wheels here on the front, and then these stupid clipped-on wheels on the back. Lots of nice molded details, but he's not a Lamborghini. Now, where he has his singular weapon here, it can actually attach to the bottom of the figure. You see the square peg right there is going to line up with that slot. So you can just peg that in. So you've got weapon storage right there. Now all the other Stunticons, they had their dual blasters. They could peg in the back like so, which was a nice throwback to the original Generation 1 toys that unfortunately Breakdown doesn't have because of the spoiler. Now I personally wish that what they did, instead of making this a detachable weapon, is split that down the middle and then you just rotate the pieces out of the way. I may do that, but I'm not big on destroying my figures. So that is it for Breakdown in his vehicle mode. So now let's take a look at him attached to Menasor. Okay, just like you did with Wild Rider, you just simply flip the front of the vehicle up and lay the windshield down. You can leave the weapon attached for storage if you'd like, and then you just line up the ports right there, or the holes with the ports on Menasor's back of his leg here, get that attached. And once you attach Breakdown, those little doors right there will shut. Let's go ahead and get him plugged up and clipped in, and there we go. I finally have Menasor completed. Almost. I didn't get that one in right there. Always on camera. So there we go. Let's zoom out. Okay, so here we have the mighty Menasor all completed, and he looks awesome. Everything is attached correctly, and he's a nice solid bot. Now, I'm not going to do a full review of Menasor just yet because I just got in the DNA Designs DK38 upgrade set for Menasor, and I want to give him a proper review where I'm going to add that kit later on. See if I can get that light out of your eyes. So really looking forward to attaching that. As happy as I am to finally get Legacy Breakdown in my collection to complete Menasor, I am left a little bit wanting with this figure. I had no idea that he was just going to be a repaint of Wild Rider. I was really hoping he'd be a whole nother mold, which sucks because we don't get the Lamborghini alt mode. That being said, in my collection personally, he's going to be the leg of Menasor, and that's that. So he's going to be hidden anyway. So, does a Legacy Breakdown belong in your collection? Absolutely, if you want to complete Menasor. He's kind of disappointing, but he does serve his purpose. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I do have a super thanks button, and I also offer channel memberships. And I have to give a huge shout out to all my current channel members because it's support like yours that helps keep this channel going. Once again guys, this is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!